Maddie, honey, I'm your best friend. I love you to death, but I think you're crazy if you want to cheat on him. Jackson is the sweetest man I know. Laurel Richland was clearly annoyed. Damn it, Laurie, if you would just listen to me for a minute. For her part, Maddie was frustrated that Laurie couldn't see how this would strengthen her and Jack's marriage, and the best part was that if her plan worked, Jack would be so fat, dumb, and happy that he wouldn't pester her about having kids anymore. Madison Meridian didn't want kids, and her husband desperately did. It wouldn't be cheating, girlfriend, because he'd know about it and he'd get you. He thinks you're hot. Honey, I think you need therapy, but we're friends. If sex with your husband is the price I have to pay to support you, well, I guess I can live with that. But seriously, I'll be there to tell you, I told you so, when it blows up in your face. I have a better idea. We could have a threesome. You don't, Madison waved it away. I know what I'm doing, and I know my husband better than you do. Just remember, be at my house at 8 o'clock sharp. She didn't see Laurie shake her head incredulously. That same night at Meridian's house. You're out of your mind. Jackson stared wildly at his obviously deranged wife. Let's see if I've got this right. You have a boyfriend who gives you something I can't... Do you really have to be that rough? Yes! Saliva was flying out of his mouth. So, for my understanding of your need to expand your horizons, in return we're going to open up our marriage. Jack, that's just disgusting. We're not opening up our marriage at all. You know we don't live in a trailer park. We're strengthening our marriage, and for your understanding, you get Laurie and I get Shell to heal me. It's a mutual victory. Madison couldn't understand why this concept was so difficult for everyone to grasp. She quickly glanced at her watch. It was 2 minutes to 8. I have to go, Jack. I promise you. I'll be back later, and trust me, it'll be great for us. She practically flew out the door. Jack was in a state of shock and froze in place when he heard a knock. He slowly opened the door. There stood Laurie. He started to say something, but Laurie quickly raised her hand and walked past him. Damn, she really looks good. Don't say a word, Jack. Just listen to me. We can both agree that your wife should be institutionalized, but I have to tell you... She paused to take a deep breath and gather her wits. She slowly closed her eyes and let her dress fall to the floor, and there she stood, naked as the day she was born. Take off your pants, Jack, and lead me to the bedroom, and I'll explain my position. She offered horsily. 5 months later, Madison was waiting for her friend at the local Starbucks. Laurie was late again. When she arrived, Maddie had to admit that Laurie had never looked better, even though she'd put on a few pounds. I told you things would turn out for the best. I knew what I was talking about, so admit you were wrong. Just as Laurie was about to respond, they were interrupted. Madison Meridian, you have been served? The older gentleman handed her a large envelope and left. She opened it. Divorce? He's divorcing me? Maddie began to breathe rapidly. She didn't immediately notice Laurie standing next to her with a big smile on her face. Maddie, have I ever told you how much I want kids? You bitch! Oh no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to fight you both with every penny I have. Oh, grow up, Maddie. This is the 21st century. When it comes to divorce, no one gives a shit what you want. Laurie floated out of the coffee shop. A sniffling Madison called Shell. Shell, he's divorcing me. Now we can be together. What? You're married? You have 3 kids? You're a fucking asshole.